everybody, and welcome to Rise of the Podcast. I'm Jeremy.
I'm Kara.
And I'm speaking really quietly. And I'm Brownie.
ASMR. We talk really quietly and whisper.
ASMR sounds like you're talking to Stone Monkey Research. He's like, ASMR!
GTR Dad that was the pre-show? I feel special. Not like licking the walls special, but more like my mom pats me in the head after I finish. So Chip does the sweetest thing. If you make him really happy, he'll come up to you and he'll say, Daddy, I'm going to give you a love pet. And he'll come up and he'll just
He's a sweet
give you
boy.
a pet. That to me is one of the highest compliments I've ever gotten. When you get a love pet from Chip, it's like,
Yeah.
Does he ever give you a hate poke?
oh, yes, 99.9% of the. I came home today. He scratched me like a cat.
The boy likes hitting Jeremy in the Vietnamese currency.
He hits me right in the. He loves punching me in the balls. He thinks it's the funniest thing in the whole world.
He does.
He'll walk up to me and just
be like, "Hey, Daddy, welcome home." Boom. It's like, well, you are not getting a sibling, sir.
This is exactly why we're a Star Wars.
Oh my gosh. I'm sorry.
I'm Vader. He's Luke. He's just trying to cut my arm off.
Yeah, your third arm.
Right there.
Right in the CPAP hose.
Right in the CPAP hose. All right, we have a wheel spin. I think it's for Stone Monkey's research, right?
That's a good question. Let me check. Stone Monkey Research, wheel spin.
You want wheel camera? You got wheel camera.
What the heck?
Hey, there's nothing wrong with licking a 9-volt battery. Are you serious? I don't even know what to do with this giant overflated
Where's the other one?
dong.
You had two going already.
Well, no, one I let deflate,
And one he tied off.
and then the orange one did I?
Well, don't be burning through. Those things are a little bit more expensive than a conventional balloon.
It's a wheel spin. I've sent it
What's that
$15.
purple one?
What purple one?
The one right next to you.
You want me to blow this one up instead?
I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter, but let's just not be burning through them on a one-by-one basis here.
Here's what I should do. I should blow into this one, and then transfer the air into this one, and then
my
back
gosh.
and forth and back and forth.
Until you have no more air to transfer?
Exactly. All right, I'll
Jeremy's
start on this while
special.
Kara talks for a while.
What am I going to talk about?
I don't know, Star Wars. You watched Andor. Let us know what you think.
I haven't
didn't.
watched Andor yet.
We haven't watched Andor. I've been listening to Star Wars books. The High Republic ones. Nothing. I don't know.
I want to talk about Titan's stolen catalytic converter as well.
Oh, hey, J-Can's here.
Jake
Is that
here?
J1 or J2?
J2.
J2. AJ2.
Isn't he the one who left?
Yeah, for California. California love.
Let's pack up and move to California. She's got lots of friends out there. Yeah. Hawk Nelson. Probably that nobody knows.
I have no idea what that is.
Hawk Nelson, it's a...
It's a
Punk
sequel to Hawk
band.
Tua.
Exactly. More prequel. This was like early 2000s, late 90s, early 2000s, my friend.
You are right there, J2. I've been trying to get Jeremy at stevescompany.com, and they're all taken by you other Jeremys. So I think I have to end up just being J3.
Like the insurance company?
Yep. Oh, there's already an insurance company like that.
What?
Well, I want, so like, you're Kara at Lake Superior Dental, right?
Yes.
You're not Kara 1,
I am the only Kara.
Kara 2.
I am the only Kara.
You're the only Kara.
I don't think they've had a Kara there working there ever. I am the only Kara.
So if
Well, how many cars have they had? Though?
Yeah, exactly.
None. Right now there's Kara, Tara, and Sarah.
Whoa.
Well, apparently they think Kara's
The
a lame name
trifecta.
societally.
Kara is the most unique name of the three.
Yeah, I'm sure Gwen's name is always available as well.
Except in the Pokemon TCG Pocket, that's why she had to spell her name backwards.
Shut the front door.
Really?
Yeah, are you guys not friends on there?
No.
Yeah, her
don't
name
think
is
so.
whatever it is, Nelly Noog or whatever, because...
Nelly
whatever.
Noog. Neely Noog. That's funny.
Yep.
You stole it while you were at work, Ty Durden? He ripped off his catalytic converter. How much did that cost to get a new one put in?
Oh, installed? You're probably
Yeah.
talking like
$2,000?
Yeah.
My gamer tag, I wanted it just to be Lady Burrito 88. Nothing else. Or no, just Lady Burrito. I wasn't even going to do 88. I just wanted it to be Lady Burrito. There was Lady Burrito. There was Lady Burrito no _ 88. So I finally had to go Lady Burrito _ 88 for my gamer tag.
You could have gone 88 Lady Burritos.
Sometimes that's one of those weird rules. They don't let you start stuff with numbers.
I've noticed that. Yeah, Xbox doesn't let you do that because I wanted to do brownie spelled 8R0W113, and they don't let you start it with a number.
Really?
You can't start with a number for some.
Did they assume if it started with a number, it's a...
It's people trying to have fun and express themselves on the internet, and they don't want people to do that.
I know.
How dare you?
I know it's not Star Wars related, but David was teaching me something today about cars. Did you know you could totally, absolutely air hijack over satellite waves, like 2018, certain Chrysler products and newer, absolutely take over the vehicle?
Wait, what?
Oh, yeah.
Did you? So SatNav.
I watched. We did a news story about the cops disabled a car that was doing a high speed chase.
Yeah.
They're like, oh yeah, they just called the thing, and they're like, they read off the license plate, they found the VIN, they went pew, and shut it straight down.
Yep. But you can hijack all. So here's one of the things we ran into in one of these vehicles we were working on. Sorry, this is a little bit of a tangent, but it is interesting. So you turn the key, it takes a second, all the dash lights will come on, and then from there, nothing works. You can't roll down the windows, you can't do the locks, you can't start the car. However, we can get into the PCM and the BCM, which is body control module, and those can sometimes go bad. And those are what control all of the modules that operate, all the windows and locks and everything like that. So through the new computer system, I can do everything. I can just say, turn on the starter, roll down the windows. So from the office with the tablet, with a wireless puck in the car, I can roll the windows down, pop the lift gate. I'll control it all, okay? Activate the brakes. Activate bleed brake mode, where it pumps the brakes and holds it for you, right? You can do all of that remotely. So
there's no point in having children anymore, is what you're telling me.
Well, because they can do everything. The computer. So over Wi-Fi through the radio, you could ostensibly take over the car and just slam on the brakes over wireless.
Can you imagine if the Fast and the Furious was made?
They did that.
Fast and Furious was made with current cars.
They did that. They shot the electrical thing at the Skyline.
Well, that's what I'm saying. They shot the Skyline in order to disable it.
Yeah.
If it was a current car, you'd be like.
Well, that's
they just have the guy sitting in the passenger seat hacking them. I think it's just as ridiculous.
Yeah. I mean, the Skyline would have been, totally fine.
Yeah, that's the nice thing about buying older cars. Now I sound like your dad.
No.
Too much electronics in vehicles nowadays.
Yeah, all the modern conveniences of anti-lock brakes and airbags and unibodies and crumple zones.
No, in general, people have a rose-colored glasses for old car-braided vehicles. Mm-hmm. They honestly broke down every 80,000 miles and needed a complete rebuild. And modern cars can easily hit 200,000 all day, every day, 250. They are way more reliable.
Don't talk to my dad about his Toyotas.
Well, and Ford Edges. I do not have old man vibes, Stone Monkey Research.
Yeah, it's the wrinkles.
Anyway, so here's what was really stupid. Okay, you ready? Here's what caused this. So my friend Andy had a Jeep and his AC compressor locked up. So in the process of that, he had a new battery put in. The battery ran dead because it was at another shop for a while. And we ended up fixing it. It took me a little over an hour to fix it. I got it all squared away. It's good to go. But because the battery was disconnected, the computer codes needed to be reset. We could not reset them because of the security gate blocking you from access to those modules.
Jeez.
So that is how I learned about there's a firewall so that you can't just remotely take over vehicles. So we had to buy a license to get through the firewall and reset all the codes.
That's annoying.
So, I mean, it was a lot easier to work on, but I mean, this AC compressor, the 3.6s are great. Your motor, you can use so much room in that motor. There's plenty of room all day, every day.
Yeah.
And I might have a buyer for your Buick.
Okay.
We'll talk about it later.
I mean, fair enough.
People like Buicks. That's all I can say.
They're reliable.
People love Buicks. That's all.
I mean, how many miles do you have in the Buick?
210,000 or something like that now.
Not bad.
To some people, that's just getting broken in.
Yeah, I mean,
to people like my father, yes. Your father too. That era.
There's when I was living in Michigan, some guy stopped me and he was like, "Oh, because he was driving he drives the same car. He saw me getting my mail, and I just drove my car to the mailbox. I was living in a place where it's community mail or whatever.
Yeah,
yeah.
Yeah.
So, and the guy saw me and he's like, hey, do you want to buy another Safer? It's like, no, I only get one parking spot. He's like, oh, but this one's in great condition. It's like, I already have one. Why are you trying to upsell me to the same thing I already have?
So funny.
He's like, they're great cars. Like, I know, that's why I have one, but I don't need two. I can only drive one car at a time.
Yeah.
Ty Durden, you got an upgraded O2 sensor? That's awesome.
Yeah,
like a
an O3
wideband
sensor.
or what? Yeah. I didn't catch that. I didn't get
Yeah, so
O3.
reading the joke explains
Well, no,
the joke.
O3, I thought it was some super secret code, like you made the wall lights, say Happy Mother's Day or something. O3.
No, I would never do that. I don't want mothers to have a happy day.
Execute order O3.
My favorite car is my current car, by far.
I worked on a customer's car that was the exact same car Carrie used to own.
That's my
Not
second car.
the exact. No,
It was a year older. I had an 01, and she brought in a 2000.
Intrigue.
Old's Intrigue.
It was actually, so the Oldsmobile Intrigue was actually the vehicle driven in like 1 or 2 full seasons of, I think, X-Files.
Why would you even know?
Ugh, what a
Because-
terrible car.
Show everybody.
When I saw it, I was
Dude,
like, oh, that's my car.
Drove it today. I'm like, yeah, that's it.
This car,
That is it?
this car says,
It was silver, and its name was Mjolnir. Thank you.
that's a disgrace to the name Mjolnir.
It was a good car.
But that screams our generation's growing. Everybody had a
Every
hand-me-down.
car looked exactly like this
It
from
did.
1997 to 2011.
Yes, I know. Trust me, I know. Every
Is
single
this a
car.
Lumina? Is this a Cavalier? Is,
Okay, no.
No,
So
it
here's
looks like
the
an
funny
Alero.
thing.
It looks.
Yeah, it looks exactly like an Alero,
Here's
actually.
the funny thing. I couldn't remember what my very first car was, so I told Jeremy, I was like, it looked like a Dodge Neon.
Plymouth Spirit.
Yeah.
Breeze.
Plymouth
Breeze. Plymouth
It was
Breeze.
a Plymouth Breeze. It is the Plymouth version of the Dodge Neon.
No, so you drove a Neon.
Essentially, yeah.
That's like
It's the
identical.
exact same car.
Yep. Yep.
It's the exact same car.
I know. Well, now look up a Plymouth Breeze versus a
No,
Dodge
they're
Neon.
the same. They're the same. If you did the Pam meme, they're literally corporate is literally
Find
the
the
same.
difference. It was a 97 Plymouth Breeze.
Oh, that you had the epitome of a Neon. You had like the circle headlight. Oh my goodness.
There
that's a
she
Neon.
is.
No, a Plymouth Breeze is not a Dodge Neon. That's an Intrepid.
Oh.
You did not have a Neon. You had an Intrepid. Look up an Intrepid, 97 Dodge Intrepid.
Doge Intrepid.
97 Dodge Intrepid. You had an Intrepid. You did not have a Neon. That's the same car.
Intrepid's closer to the Alero, I think.
And then look up a Neon, though. And then what was the Plymouth version of a Neon? David should know. Is he here?
Oh, yeah. Well, no, I thought, was it a 97? I
That's like the
I know
most.
the Plymouth,
I
and Plymouth and Dodge aren't the same. But the point is, all the cars were made to look basically
Yeah.
identical.
No, Dodge owned Plymouth. They're the same, but they're literally they're the same car. 3000 GT and a what are exactly the same car? What's the Dodge Stealth?
Oh, Chrysler owned Dodge and Plymouth.
That's what it was.
So Plymouth competed with Chrysler or with Ford and Chevrolet.
Google Plymouth version of Neon, because it's the same car.
Plymouth Neon. That's right. They had the same name.
That's actually kind of funny. Well, if that's true, Chrysler Neon, the Dodge and Plymouth Neon are briefly sold as under the same name from 1999 to 2002. Plymouth Reliant,
No,
Dodge Aries. Ugh, that's an 80s car.
And certainly
We're
is.
talking too much about cars and not enough
no,
about Star Wars.
hold on. Pull up an '89 Skylark.
Oh
Just
my
show everybody.
God.
That's because that was the same body style as my '91 Accord.
Maybe we should now become just a car podcast.
Well, I won't be
my
joining.
God, look at that. The white one in the lower left. I had one of those.
That is like classic.
When did you have one of these?
I had it. My grandpa gave it to me, and I drove it around for a whole summer, and I sold it
Guys.
to Gwen's best friend.
Just so you
and
know,
the
there's-
idler pulley seized up, and she held me responsible.
Oh,
There's
yeah,
no
you're supposed to fix
reserve
the
on
idler
this
pulleys
vehicle.
before you sell it.
We might be able to snag it. There's no reserve.
A barn find? No one opens up a barn and says, oh my gosh, there's an untouched 89 Buick Skylark in here? Oh my goodness gracious.
Funny.
You looking up a Riv? I knew you were going to look up a Riv. That's just a classy vehicle. That is just a classy looking car.
You think that's
That thing
classy looking?
that was Chris's. Was that your first car?
That was my first car.
That was Chris's first car.
That
All
was
your
a sick
passwords.
car.
It had the remote clinching trunk, so like you'd shut it and then it would. It was always a problem because it.
Well,
was
so I overloaded it once and I tried pulling it down and it sprung it. So then basically what I did is I just unplugged the motor and then I manually wound it down so that it just closed like a normal trunk.
Man.
Funny.
Oh, you manually wound it down, huh?
Yeah. I opened it up. I saw the worm tooth in there or whatever, right? So I just sat there with the thing and turned it until it went all the way down.
Oh
and then
my gosh.
I just had the motor unplugged and it worked great.
Unbelievable. That's exactly it. Now that's a collector
The
car.
back seat on this was insane. Like there's so much more room in the back seat than it looked like.
You had those same exact rims. I remember those rims.
I have this exact color
Car,
scheme.
yeah.
How much did that car sell for?
Scroll down and see how much it went for now.
It said sold up top.
It probably won't tell you anymore. Did it say fuel efficient? Was that thing fuel efficient?
No.
See, it says sold right there. There's a drop box next to the sold.
I don't think it's going to tell you what it sold for. It's
So
like
it's sold for an empty dot. Well, I can just go.
GTR Dad had the
Find one for
Thunderbird.
sale. You got a Thunderbird?
That looks like that Riviera.
Oh man, Suzuki's. Bring a trailer is what it sold for.
Bring a trailer. The electrical system died on it. That was the problem. And it was like very early electronic conveniences, so it had like power seats,
Chris,
power windows, all this
on
stuff.
Bat, we could pick up. Open that Buick. Bat's it's a famous website.
Bring a trailer?
Bring a trailer? Oh,
Yep.
okay.
That's where you found a lot of
$7
prices.
grand.
Yeah.
That's where you found a lot of prices for Meekum, didn't you?
It's go up. Look at the yellow headline.
There's
Go up a
only
little bit.
50,000 miles on that thing?
No,
Holy cow.
Go up even more. This got away, but there are more like it. There's only one up for auction right now.
Because the rest are probably rusted out.
I'm going to secretly, every single person who watches Rise of the Podcast, I'm going to secretly sign them up for notifications when random cars go up for sale.
Funny.
Are there no live auctions for this is the place to, there's your pricing history. Right there, there's your flow chart.
Whoa, and went for like a poop ton of money.
Most of them go between 30 and 50, depending on which, as illustrated by.
Click on the dot for the 250 one. It's at the top of the chart there.
Modified twin turbo.
243,000 in what, November of last year? No, November 2021.
Yeah. Well, so the thing is, I think that a regular DeLorean is only a 5-speed.
Jeez. Remain
Custom
in
rebuild a
storage.
Kia Stinger 3.3 liter V6 with twin gear turbochargers. 6-speed. Yeah, they literally, it's everything underneath the car is completely different.
They put the transmission from a Porsche 996 911.
Yeah.
Jeez.
No.
Dual exhaust.
Why didn't they just use the whole motor from the Sting or from the Porsche? Why did they have to stick a Kia motor in there?
Well, maybe the Porsche uses Kia motors. I don't know.
Yeah, what you don't know is a lot of F1 teams actually use Kia motors.
Yeah. Single family owned is for a car you're going to buy nowadays. No one cares about the single family owned DeLorean.
Now, you never know. Some people might care.
No, nobody cared because it only sold for 48.
Should I sell my truck and get a DeLorean?
If you buy that Kia Stinger DeLorean, otherwise you're going to be visiting me at the auto shop daily.
This is just such a cool car.
It is a cool car.
Oof, that one's been ridden hard and hung up wet,
Yes,
though.
it has.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, I'd call this one Jeremy. Vander. I'm not going to buy something from somebody named Vander.
Ooh, from Dublin, Ohio? What does that say?
Yeah,
Probably
Ohio.
from Barlow.
Yeah.
Oh,
Chris,
my goodness.
You don't like Iowa, though.
I don't like a lot of places.
As long as it doesn't have, not titled in Iowa, you're fine.
Hey, disc brakes all the way around in 1981 is pretty solid. Mm-hmm. I don't know if I would ever want to change a drum brake.
No, they're fine. It's fine. It's a horse. It's super easy nowadays.
Oh, you allege.
I put proof in the pudding.
I've seen the drum kit replacement kit or drum brake replacement kits, and there's so many extra parts that I don't want to deal with.
Do you know like 98% of e-brakes nowadays it's the rotors actually have drums on the inside and the rears, and it's the drums are the e-brakes?
Did one of my
Nobody
cars
uses
have
their
drum brakes?
e-brakes though. So.
If you have an automatic, no. Do one of your cars have drum brakes?
I swear, when my dad went to change my brakes on one of my
Oh,
cars.
so he does know how to change brakes.
My dad? Yeah, of course he does.
No, there's a story there. I can't. Put it
I
on blast.
swear he had to do drums one time. Change the drums.
89 Spirit with a turbocharger. I drove so much, topped out at 120 for a 16-year-old. That
I mean, for a 6-year-old, that also would be awesome.
Until I wound up cracking the head.
I was complaining about driving home from work, and I was like, man, I wish somebody would drive me home. And one's like, Marty Jr. probably would. And I was like, yeah, but I want to live.
Yes.
I love Ty Durden was talking about blowing a clutch.
Really, aluminum head and cast iron block. That seems like a recipe for disaster.
It happens all the time.
But they have different thermal expansion properties, though. So
That's
it's
what
like
the gasket's for.
Okay.
That's what it is. That's what the gasket's for. So you seal between the two different metals.
Okay.
Yeah, it happens a lot.
Well, fair enough.
Okay, Star Wars.
I was going to say.
Yeah, now that we're 25 minutes in.
We are like a third of the way
I
through
have
the
been
podcast.
trying to watch Tales of the Underworld, and Kara says it's
going to be,
too
it's literally
scary.
about the bad guys of Star Wars.
It's bad guys light. There's no... Darth Vader's not even scary to Chip.
Okay, Chip gets scared watching freaking Hot Wheels Let's Race.
That's because his favorite Hot Wheels is going to get smacked by a blood-sucking octopus.
It is not a blood-sucking octopus.
It might as well be to kids.
Good Lord. Look at, okay, Cad Bane definitely looks like Voldemort.
Although, I have a funny story for everybody.
What?
Chris, are you ready for this?
No.
I put parental controls on the Switch.
Okay, do you know how annoying that is?
Was Chip trying to play it too much on his own? Or?
Well, sometimes when things come from an authority that aren't a parent, it's easier for the kids to understand. So, like, if you tell him no, he might listen more to you than he would to me, okay?
Yeah.
So when the Switch says, hey, your time's up, it's easier to, like, you can't argue with technology like you can with whatever.
Have you seen the movie The Terminator?
Well, yeah. The technology just stops you.
Do you
right?
know?
That's the whole
Do you
point.
know what the Switch does when the timer goes off?
What?
It, like, flashes, like, beep, 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 beep.
So it's a microwave?
And it just keeps on doing that. And then it stops. It does that for probably, like, 10 or 15 seconds, and it stops. And then 5 minutes later, it's like, beep, 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 beep. It's like, oh my gosh. Because
So it doesn't actually stop you.
It doesn't stop you. It's a super annoying.
Wait, it doesn't stop you from playing?
So
no, what's the point?
Yeah,
I want a giant lock screen that comes up and says, you're done.
I would just play on mute. I play with the volume down on games all the time.
That's what I would do.
No, Jeremy, you would quit because you cannot do anything without sound. Nothing.
That's neither here nor there.
No,
that is a conversation for a different time.
Nope.
You have 2 eyes and 2 ears. Your total entertainment experience is based off of visual is 50%.
We'll be laying in bed.
Audio is 50%.
A is listed before V in AV.
We'll be laying in bed.
Thank you. That's
I'm
a new
trying to fall asleep, and all I hear is coming out of Jeremy's phone. I'm like, what the heck? Like, turn your freaking sound off, man.
No, I have sound on 24/7.
He does. So when he says he would play it on mute, that is the biggest.
If it's the difference between playing it at all,
thank you,
or not
Chris,
playing,
yeah,
he would play with it on.
Look,
mute.
I don't like it when people tell me I can't do something. I'm fine with not doing stuff on my own accord, but the moment somebody tells me I can't do something, it makes me want to do it, right? It's true. I would push the button, whatever, right? If my parents put parental controls on my Switch and all I had to do was shut the sound off to continue playing, I would just keep playing.
So, yes, people telling me
because
that...
you want to stick it to the man.
People telling me I can't do things, it makes me want to do it more. The other thing that makes me want to go the opposite direction, so Jeremy is very passionate about me wanting to like the exact same things that he likes, but there are things that I like that I don't like about him, but he keeps pushing it. And he's like, oh, you should really like this. I forget, there's something very specific.
She doesn't like to play Mario because she's not good at platformers.
Well, no,
I'm not good at platformers either, for what it's worth.
Do you like Mario?
No.
Anyway, so Jeremy...
That's why I don't play them. The fortunate thing is there's more than one type of game in the world.
I know.
So would I like... And so here's the thing. I think more people like platformers than like turn-based RPGs.
Probably.
I'm not a huge fan of turn-based stuff.
So that's totally fine. I don't have... The reason I don't like platformers is because it needs like good hand-eye coordination and reflexes, right? I ain't got that. What I got is the ability to sit there and do a turn-based RPG where I could like try and figure out, it's like, do I want to use my healing spell or do I want to attack?
See, you're a strategist though. Like you love the strategy aspect of things, right? So like Age of Empires and stuff like that.
That's an RTS.
That's an RTS. So I still like playing those, but those had a little bit more pressure. Okay. If it was, but like Final Fantasy Tactics or something like like that. Would be
Did you like Return of the King game on the original Xbox, or was it the original Xbox, or was it 360?
I did not have an original Xbox.
May have been 360. May have been 360.
I'm gonna get caught up on chat
because it was completely turn based, and I did not love that. I want to just go in and like mess some stuff up.
I don't like the combat system in Knights of the Old Republic.
Really?
I think it's unplayable.
Really?
I played. I got into an encounter and I was like, I don't know what it is about it. I think it's terrible. That's why I stopped playing it. I think that the combat system in Knights of the Old Republic is awful.
GTR Dad says, in my office with 4 different Twitch streams on Discord, multitasking. Yes, you are.
Hot damn,
Jeremy, you
Fred.
can't do a special giveaway right now. What are we talking about giveaways for? And then somebody said, I love scrolling platforms. Yeah, like Mario's and scrolling platforms. Jeremy, you can't give away freebies to the viewers. Are you guys trying to reverse engineer me to give away freebies? Is that what you're doing? I get it. Yeah,
they don't like people who tell you what you can't do.
The only thing I like more than not getting my way is not spending money. No, just kidding.
So, and maybe you guys, because like I tried Googling like how to be good at the fights in Knights of the Old Republic.
Yeah.
And I was like, what am I doing wrong, right? Because I feel like if so many people liked this game and played it and had a good time, the combat system seems unusable to me, right? So it's like, because it's not quite turn-based, but it's not quite...
Correct, it's not quite turn-based.
Right, and so it's like, I don't understand like how I'm supposed to maximize the thing. So especially if you're fighting like multiple enemies simultaneously, are you just supposed to just always be moving?
Well, it's weird, right? It's tricky. I got used to it somehow, but it's like you have a paintball gun and your attacks are in a hopper. So you just throw in attacks into the hopper.
So what people said is like you're supposed to just use your default auto attack until you need to.
Really?
Yeah, because they said that like because you attack slower and it's more something or other like that if you keep like loading those, because that's what I was doing. All right, I was like, oh, I'll do blah 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 blah, and it's like I was just getting wasted every single time. On like I was playing on normal difficulty. I wasn't playing on like crazy hard mode or anything. But there's this part where you first like go down into like the underworld area or whatever, and you have to and there's a fight immediately, and it's like 5 people, and then you're by yourself, and it's like, how am I supposed to deal with 5 people? And it's like I would kill one person to get wrecked.
Right. And
I was just getting really frustrated. I tried it like a half dozen times. I'm like, I'm done with this. I don't understand the combat system.
And I remember loving KOTOR.
It probably is fine for everybody else. I just don't understand the combat system in it, which is like 90% of the game.
We have a wheel spin, and then I wanted to hear what else you had. You were on a tangent, on a roll.
Was I?
No, not you. Kara said I forced her to like things, and then there was something that...
I can't remember what specific it is, but anyway, the more you want me to like it, the more I'm like, nah, I'm good. I like what I like. Back away.
Ooh, good old GPT art.
God, it was so
all right, so the next thing the Cam says is going to get turned into a piece of art.
Woohoo!
Better be good, Cam.
Okay, anyways, so back to Reddit and Star Wars, or not Reddit, ChatGPT and Star Wars?
So we have not watched that yet. I'm very excited to, though, because the picture of Asajj Ventress looks like Asajj from Dark Disciple. Good book, by the way.
The Cad Bane arc looks so super cool. Mm-hmm. I like his voice.
Oh, look, guys, hey, look, it's more Fortnite. Yeah.
Yeah.
People like Fortnite. That's all I can say.
I want to see it. Does anybody in our chat
I guarantee you.
I would put money on Ty Durden, and I don't know why.
Oh, Ty Durden loves Fortnite.
Does he?
I'm going to guarantee it as well.
Ty Durden, do you like Fortnite?
I played Aladdin on Sega, Ty Durden. That game's dope, squad.
I never played Aladdin. I played Sega maybe 3 times in my life.
One of my favorite...
Oh my goodness, Ty Durden. Toy Story on the Sega was amazing. That game was hard.
I think The Lion King was harder.
Only the Stampede part.
I'm gonna be a mighty
and that, because you had to swing on the giraffe, whatever.
Giraffes to the hippos and all that.
Yeah, and that.
I watched somebody do a speed run of it. That's the only reason I even I'm aware of how hard it is.
I think I've mentioned.
The first system I had was a PlayStation. And like, if it didn't exist in Tony's game library, I have no idea what it was.
Ty Durden 1,000% plays Fortnite.
Of course.
It's like, I know these things.
You could throw a Nerf ball into a public room and it's going to bounce off 8 people who play Fortnite.
I felt Fortnite vibes coming off of Ty Durden. That's all I'm saying. I will say one of my favorite games on Sega was the 7-Up Spot game. I loved that game.
I like Sonic Spinball.
Did you guys ever play Revolution X featuring Aerosmith?
Cannot say
I
that
did.
Nope.
There's what is it?
Oh my gosh. Marty. A fork knife? All right. Cool.
Yeah, Jurassic
last
Park
steaks
on the
with that
Super
fork
Nintendo.
knife?
Did you ever play that?
100 billion%.
So,
You know one of my favorite computer
those
games as a kid
graphics.
that reminds me of that? Pull up Dino Park Tycoon, baby.
Did
Anybody else here play Dino Park Tycoon?
only losers, but sure.
Yeah, my grandma.
Yeah, baby.
This came as a free game on my grandma's Mac.
Dino Park Tycoon. It looks like
I
me in
loved
that,
that game.
icon, right, Chris?
Yeah, you're the dino version of you.
What does?
The Dino. Does that look like me with the glasses and the lab coat?
That's a suit and tie, it looks like.
I mean, it looks like
Oh.
a suit and tie.
You don't think I look like
With
Suspenders.
that?
I was gonna say suspenders on there for sure.
I think your nose is bigger, but
Did anybody play Cannon Fodder?
Never even heard of
Look
it.
Never
up
heard of
Cannon
it.
Fodder video game. I loved this game.
Lemmings.
This game was so good.
You can probably still play it, Kara.
I
They made
loved
a
that
sequel
game.
in 20 whatever.
Oh yeah, I see that. I played the OG one.
Wow, it
yes,
got 4.3
GTR
out of
Dad.
5.
Somebody, thank you. I loved that game.
Oh, did you see it? I don't know how that's going to pull up, Cam, but we'll try it. Did you see what he
What?
wants?
Jeremy cuddling Neil in a bathtub. Ooh, it's gonna be spicy.
You need 2 gigs of RAM to play it.
is that what that says?
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Oh,
Heather
that
had
must
never
be
heard
the
of
new-
Cannon Fodder. Oh, Cannon Fodder was a good game. My brothers and I would play that all the time. I loved that game.
What was it about?
You were just these little guys. Gosh, I played this in the 90s. But you're these little guys and you're running around trying to blow stuff up and like make it through all these. Can we pull up some
Sure.
yeah, see, Cam says, GTR, Dad, what were you trying to say? Oh, you're trying to post a link. Okay, so our mods can post links if you whisper it to, who would he whisper it to? Is Dave here?
No.
No.
He said he was going to be.
Builder's Mark. Oh, no, it's Friday. I was going to say it's Builder's Mark here.
I'm not bringing up Builder's Mark at all. If I say he's not here and he's
I
here,
haven't seen him
I'm
in
going
chat,
to the cleaners.
so-
That's all I'm saying.
Oh my gosh, this is running like absolute hot trash.
Oh, it's for, you can play it online right now, Kara. For playclassic.com. Yeah, exactly, Slim Chimply. Wow, Dave.
Yes. GTR, Dad, whisper me.
Dave's not here, man. I
That
love
is a classic.
Is that
Cheech and Chong.
Oh, Cheech and Chong.
Dave's not here, man. No, I am Dave. But like, Dave's not here, man.
That's me.
Yay!
Whisper me. Send me that
I'm
link.
pretty sure, Chris. Guess what I
Hey,
found out?
Triclaw.
Cam's ankle loves The Simpsons.
That's good.
Who? What?
I always thought he was a handsome, smart man.
He
loves what?
The Simpsons.
Oh.
He made something wasn't working right, and he made a quote or a joke, and I didn't get it. And he's like, "You don't watch The Simpsons?" I'm like, "No, I haven't
Aw.
seen The Simpsons."
Thanks, Islamar.
Dang, Deep Laker, just rocking out to some Slim Chimply icons.
Wow, ChatGPT is just running like absolute.
What are we?
Dog butt right
Oh,
now.
you're trying to. Is it our internet?
No, it's ChatGPT.
Oh.
I got a thing earlier from them for unpronounceable
Hey.
reasons.
Thanks, GTR, Dad. I'm going to definitely look that up because I do recall adoring that game.
You're gonna play it, and it's gonna be like not that good anymore.
No, it's going to be fantastic.
You know what was a really good game? Lego Hobbit.
Yeah.
That game was
The original Xbox Hobbit game. She was good. She was so good. I loved that game. Like if that one and the Two Towers, both of those games were absolutely fantastic. Yeah. We need to do the Raspberry Pi thing and get all those vintage games there too.
You can only have those games, Kara, if you own physical copies of the media currently.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Nobody does that on their Raspberry Pis. What?
You're not talking about emulators, Kara.
No. You.
Because I'm the real Chimply.
How much do you think if you so if someone were to own something like that, if you were to buy it all in real hard copies of the games, how
Back
much money
then,
do you
video
think?
games used to be like $60, and there was 360 games on the Super Nintendo. So you're talking about 360 times 60.
How many games?
It's not that much. Trust me. 360, 352, 390, somewhere in that ballpark.
1,757.
How many
There's
games are on the-
717 specifically for North America. 1,448 in Japan.
I must be thinking of Japanese numbers. Look up
Oh
N64 then.
my
Maybe
gosh.
there was actually less games on the N64.
I think that's correct.
Dang.
388.
Do you see the number where I was going? So it was N64 games I was
Yeah.
thinking of. There was not. That's not a lot of games.
No.
That
But
is
they were all
not-
bangers. Do you think GameCube had more or fewer?
More. GameCube had more.
Between 650 and 700.
Yeah.
How about the Switch?
Holy fart.
That means
the
oh,
Wii.
more.
Well,
The Wii.
Switch got into indie games on their web store, so it's probably tens of thousands.
Oh, Cam.
Well, so the Wii.
Okay.
Let's do the Wii first.
Okay, how many does the Wii have?
Well, no, what do you?
I'm going
1400.
More.
16 to 1700.
Okay.
That's
yeah.
close.
How about the Wii U?
12.
Yeah, that's less.
People don't
Fewer.
like the Wii U.
1,386.
Okay. Hey, Builder's Mark.
All
How's
right,
it
so
going?
now we're up to the Switch.
Builder's Mart.
More.
10,000.
Last and last. 5,000.
Between 10,000 and 12,000.
Oh my gosh.
I was almost right on the money.
Oh, she's
How about the
spicy.
Switch
That's a
2?
lot.
4.
I was going to go
it's
fewer
got
because
6.
it's not even out yet.
How many titles do you think are ready for
8.
12.
51?
Dang.
Well, that's cheating, and I'll tell you why it's cheating.
There's
Some of those
17
are-
launch titles and 40 additional announced titles.
The 40 additional autos are upscales. So, like Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, they're
Do we have Tears of the
Flashlights of
Kingdom?
the Jester.
yes, they're available on launch. What?
Do we have Tears of the Kingdom?
Sure do.
Why haven't I played it?
Big Zelda fan over here.
Mario Kart 64. We would
You literally Pod Racer. They just remastered a year or two ago, and it's very fun.
so Chip loves Mario Kart 8. We do not have a 9 Nintendo 64 to play with him on, so we haven't played 64 with him. But
Yes, we have.
wait, is that
It's
on
on
the
Virtual Console for the 64 on the Switch. I've played it with them.
You
The
played
graphics-
Mario Kart 64?
Yeah, they're just hot dog water. The game is not as good as you remember.
Well, I'm sure.
The Super
Well,
Nintendo one's even worse. And that's the one. My sister used to drive around backwards while I went around forward, and we called ourselves the Bash Brothers, and she would ram people off the track because there was no ghosting. So she would take everybody out so we could beat the cups.
Nice,
Seriously.
nice.
And we would play as Donkey and Bowser. Those are chonky boys. They
Yeah,
used to
they
throw their
are.
weight around back in the day. They did. They literally would ram people off
Jeremy,
the track.
who's your favorite to race with now?
Wiggler. He's so funny.
And when Jeremy gets red shelled or anything like that, he's like, "You made my worm red."
Your Wiggler turns red if you get shelled. Or inked, or anything, really. What? He's just funny.
Yep.
Everybody loves Yoshi. Everybody loves Mario. Everybody loves Shy Guy.
is the best.
Shy Guy is the best easily.
I was gonna see. Everybody loves Boo, King Boo. People like King Boo.
Go get me my boo.
Gwen
He
likes
is
Boo.
literally right
No,
there.
I'm not.
Go get my boo.
No.
Go get my boo.
I am your Boo.
Not you boo. That boo.
No.
Put in chat.
There's a lot of crying. it
Lots
sounds
of
like.
Jeremy eating pizza emotes. If you should
No.
go get my boo for me.
No.
Yep, do it.
Delete the
Gwen,
pizza.
Gwen says, "Boo, effing the worst."
Why do people? He was really good in.
It's FTW's for the win. I was misappropriating her.
Oh, got it. That's what happens when you get
That's what
shot.
Jeremy says. He's like, "You turned my worm red."
You made my worm red. I say that when we race. Chip laughs at it.
Because he's thinking of your Chinese or Vietnamese currency.
He's not that fat. He's not that. He can't put that together yet.
Can't he?
Nope. Tanuki Mario. Which one was Tanuki
he's
Mario?
He's the bear one. He's the flying one.
Yeah, in Mario Kart 8, but was he in 64 or was his first appearance in Mario Kart 8?
I would assume.
Tanuki
whatever.
Mario's funniest claim to fame to me is when he slaps that giant bullet bill in the eyeball in the Mario
Bomber
movie.
Bill?
Bomber Bill. The funniest thing ever. I liked on the Super Mario World 3 when you were Tanuki Mario and you held down, you turned into a statue. That was always really cool.
I'm getting tilted at ChatGPT right now.
It ain't working, is it?
Well, it just does that stupid thing where it's like, oh, you're requesting copyright or thing, and I'm like, just do the closest thing that you can with whatever. And like,
draw me a picture of Jeremy in the bathtub with a blue elephant.
There you go.
So, and it's like, but I'm just telling you, it's like, I know that it knows that there's like copyright issues, so like, just go as close as you can without going over, right? Yeah. And just remember to do that. And every single time we come into this problem, like, just remember to just do this. I don't want to ask you for the same stupid prompt 8,000 times. And it's like, I'm having an issue.
Can you? This is going to sound frustrating. Can you upload a picture of Neil and have it decrypt it? Because it'll tell you how it would describe the image. Then you repeat that. What's it doing?
I understand you're frustrated and appreciate your persistence. However, I wasn't able to generate the image. Anyway,
AI is coming after Chris first.
Of Jeremy and a blue elephant, or what? What'd you do? Wait, because
I typed in some swear words.
Oh,
and now it's
whoa! It's mad now. Oh, it's madder than a wet hen now.
What?
Woo! He can't throw back
do
up.
what I want within the parameters, and I won't throw you in the ocean, where you can be eaten by any number of horrible things.
Can you hold this for a second?
No.
Why not?
Because then you're never going to take it back. I know how this works. I grew up with brothers.
So here's what you do. You don't ask. You just push it over towards them, and people reflexively just grab it.
Yeah. Well, now she knows. Well, that looks like one pig.
Can I help you?
What was the one-eyed lady in Futurama?
Leela?
Leela?
Can you please get that out of my face?
Well, people are just... I'm in timeout? Who put me in timeout? No one redeemed timeout. Just to do Jeremy and a blue elephant. It's the same thing.
I refuse.
Chris is now...
GTR dad had a crush on Leela.
If I had a pin here, I would Builder's Mark. I don't believe I have any pins here, though.
Ooh, thank you, Nick.
Who? Brownie is in timeout.
Am I?
I don't know. That's what Matter Mutant said.
So get this. You guys want to hear another funny story? So I had this electrical issue, right? That was really driving me nuts on this vehicle. I Google searched the symptoms, and I found a Facebook post from a year ago with the exact same issue spelt out to a T. So I wrote the guy, he just wrote me back and gave me a nice long thing of what it was.
Nice.
I love stuff like that.
Chris is big angry, and I understand.
I just wanted to do the thing. Don't be fooled. Oh. Don't be fooled.
Oh, it gives you the image thing, and it's like, oh, JK.
Yeah, exactly. It's that promise withdrawal thing, right?
Pull
It's like
I'm
in an abusive relationship with ChatGPT, where it's like, oh, I'll make it up to you next time. We'll go to Disney World next year. And you know what ends up happening? They just end up doing heroin under a bridge.
Oh, snap. And
now it's saying it can't do it. It's not a limitation, and it's not dodging you.
Liar.
Which gives you a full visual breakdown of the scene. That's too funny.
ChatGPT is a tease. It kind of is, yeah.
All right, I'm here to give you the best help I can within the system's actual capabilities and policies. Yeah, so just do that then.
Hey, look at Ty Durden redeemed a wheel spin.
I think he wants to get Chat GPT art going on here.
How about you stop jerking me around and just make the dang thing?
You've got a strong vision. Let's pivot slightly.
Yeah. All right, let's do the wheel spin before I get absolutely full-blown tilt mode.
It's going to be GPT art again.
It better not be.
Man versus AI, the Chris Brown story.
You sounded like an AI there.
No, please, yes.
Oh, spin times 2.
Praise God.
No, that's bad. We need a bankrupt. Or a giveaway, and we'll just give away money so everyone's happy. What? ×2 Lego walk. Hey, at least the pigs are barking.
That is funny.
Okay, so Jeremy is definitely a foot dragger, because you couldn't tell by that picture of his sandal.
This?
Jeremy's Birks last him a year. That is it. That is one summer of walking on those sandals.
Well, they're trash sandals, that's why.
I have had my Birks for...
Oh, whoops.
I've had my Birks for 4 years. And it's now time for me to get a new pair.
Jeremy might just walk more than you.
Yeah.
He drags his feet.
Yeah. Boy.
He should pizza song and Lego walk. Extra torture.
I should what?
Builder's Mark said you should do the pizza dance
Pizza
while
dance
doing the Lego walk.
walking. Mm-hmm. All right, if we get a ×2 Lego walk, I'll do that next time.
Ape Man is tough on his shoes. Girl, you are so right, he is.
I am tough on my shoes.
He has to wear leather gloves for when he drags his
Who
knuckles
said
as well.
What? You're so funny. I think I found the trick.
What are you doing?
I have an idea. Put the pen through there. This should
You
work.
put the
Then
pen in the coconut.
pull the pen out, and then I can readdress this at a... Put it in there. Just push it
I'm
in.
trying. You keep moving.
Push it in. Do you need lube or what's going on? Ow. That did it. I'm smart.
I'm smart.
I am so smart.
So it's tight
That's
around
a Simpsons
here.
joke.
I know it is.
That is a Simpsons joke. All right, what do we got for Neil and Jeremy in the bathtub?
I'm trying. I said you suck. Just do a bald guy with glasses and a bubble bath with an anthropomorphic blue elephant. Doubtful it's gonna work.
Let's keep building cool, funny stuff.
Is that what it says?
Yeah, right there.
Yeah, let's keep building cool, funny stuff. Your ideas deserve that. Want me to generate the fictional version? It was talking about like a cartoon, two fictional nerdy podcasts hosts in a sci-fi themed bubble bath with Star Wars style toys and gadgets. And it's like, no, I don't want that. Just make a ball guy with glasses and a bubble bath with an anthropomorphic blue elephant now.
You picked
use
the
the
wrong
greatest
person.
image generator on the planet.
Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to just start a new chat.
You bogged it down at this point.
No, it was saying it had problems earlier.
No, I know.
Ask me. I know. I was on there.
What were you doing?
I can't say it.
Why?
You know what I was doing.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Are you going to Bing image creation?
Just straight out the gate. You suck.
I just copied and pasted it from
I know you
ChatGPT.
did. It's going to be like, I'm sorry, what did I do today for you, sir?
I love it.
I hate having to log into crap.
Are you petting Neil?
Love pet.
Love pets.
I should rig up a button in here so that when I go like this, it's like something happens.
Ooh.
All right, did ChatGPT? It's allegedly making something.
It'll do it.
It will-
ChatGPT is.
It's a
Let's see it. I'm very excited with your chortles.
I want to see. ChatGPT's on the verge of making something. I don't know if it will come through.
Ooh. Looks like you guys are playing.
Oh, Jeremy, I didn't realize you were Harry Potter.
I mean, that's as close to Neil as you can get, except for Harry, he's got bubbles.
Oh, funny.
Hey, both of you except for Harry, you have bubbles.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh my gosh.
What?
You suck!
Look at the one on the left. I've got my hand around him, and
Yeah.
he looks like Mr. Clean.
Hey, baby.
Look at his eyes. He's like,
Looks like Mr. Clean
He's
meets
very
Walter
happy
White.
to be there with you.
I look like I'm holding his family hostage off camera, honestly.
It's like, you, stay over there. This is me and Neil time. He's like tucking
you will
himself into
take
the
this
bubbles.
picture with me.
That is not a real Neil. That is a knockoff Neil.
Yoita such.
That's the Neil you get when you order from Wish.
Yeah, that's Heel. His name is Heel. Where did the green elephant come
That's
from?
the dad Neil, and you are holding Neil hostage.
Oh, you're giving him the finger.
Whoa! It is.
With six
With
fingers.
six fingers.
He's a six-fingered man. Inigo Montoya is coming for you, my friend.
Yeah.
That is very funny.
Yeah, one of them does look like Breaking Bad. That
Oh my
looks
gosh.
like the cooking guy you like, Babish.
Oh, yeah.
Bathing with Babish.
This one is very funny.
Binging with Babish. There we go. That's what it is.
My
I was like,
sister
what is it?
watches that.
I love him. He's fantastic. That one's.
I think ChatGPT did a better job, honestly.
It's hilarious.
Wow, you managed to do it.
Good job.
Now, if anybody comes next week with that as their profile picture, they are in so much trouble.
That reminds me, I should download that and post it onto
No.
Discord. We always put the AI images on Discord.
Yes, we do.
Yeah, right.
He does.
Yeah, right.
Do you not see this AI generated images chunk?
What is Slim Chimply doing there with a lawnmower?
It's an AI thing.
Chicka, Slim Chimply. Slim Chimply. Yes, I'm the real Chimply.
No screen capture, GTR Dad. No screen capture. Babish is my internet boyfriend.
Girl. Yes.
He has a nice house.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
Chris, can you say
His
add
kitchen
in
set
some
is-
pizza?
can we be sharing a pizza? We're meeting in the middle.
No, none of that.
Why not?
Because it's not Star Wars related.
You literally just said, can you add in a pizza?
You know you're gonna. Why did you have to say Lady and Tramp? It's gonna be like, sorry, that's copyrighted. You can't eat food in the middle. It belongs to Disney.
Eating food until you meet in the middle is not belonging.
Yeah, it probably does. If you did it, you'd get a cease and desist.
If I did it, I would get a cease and desist from the random person I'm attacking with their food.
Cam, doesn't he have a cookbook now?
Why wouldn't he?
I would like to get that if he does.
You have the Stardew Valley cookbook.
I do have the Stardew Valley cookbook.
You have.
I've got a lot.
Why are these
I've
loading
got The
like
Witcher.
dial-up pictures from the 90s?
It's funny that it loads like that now because it never used to do it that way.
Like it has an idea of what it wants to
This
do.
looks very like you, by the way.
You think so?
The
I do.
cartoon version.
Your giant black pupils, your no other identifiable eyeball parts.
Oh my goodness!
We'll meet in the middle.
How can it do such a good job?
And it's so
Okay, so here's the funny thing. Like,
Did I get
When we
heavier in the
first-
second picture? Am I fatter?
no.
No, it's about the same. Maybe I don't like. Well, we can look side by side here. Let's pull the.
When we first started using ChatGPT, if we wanted alterations to any of the pictures we used, it would completely change it.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's true.
So it's kind of fun that like he's like, nope, I like this picture. Please add this. It's like, okay, here you go.
Fire that in there.
Oh, that's cool, Cam. Yeah, I want to get those books. I just
Oh, whoops! I put the wrong one in. Oh my gosh.
There's a really funny story. GTR Dad would appreciate, but I can tell it later.
I'm going to embroider Jeremy a Neil shirt.
No, you have a lot of stuff to
No,
embroider.
no,
Your
it's
embroidery
fine.
list is like this long.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're roughly the same.
No, I
shape in there,
suppose.
I think so.
Sorted food cookbook. What's that?
Whoops.
All right, what other
You
Star
may be
Wars stuff
hunched
do we
over a
have to talk
little
about?
bit eating the pizza, but that's about the only difference, I think.
Yeah, I got to get close to Neil.
Oh, I saw that NVIDIA. Was it NVIDIA?
The Star Wars versus Star Trek GPU contest.
Somebody posted like a part for your computer that is Star Wars themed and it's super cool.
Huh.
I can't remember what it was.
I would love a
Celebrations.
5090. I should rebuild a new computer.
You're due. What? Yours from 2018?
2010. 2020. 2020.
You built
Mine's
it in
also from 2020.
Yeah, built it in 2020.
Well, remember I had the Frankenbox for almost the whole year, and then we finally pulled the trigger on it.
Marvel's new Star Wars comic series. I don't think I've read any of the Star Wars comics.
There's too many.
I get
It's too many.
I get a headache trying to read comic books. I don't like the panel layout of it. I appreciate the art and everything. There's just so much going on. It literally hurts my brain to look at.
Ooh, Cam ordered his dual comics. So GTR,
that's
Dad, I'll
awesome,
tell a
Cam.
story really quick. David likes to use the Skyline as promotional material for the auto shop or the body, like mechanic shop. So we opened the garage door today, and it's just sitting there in stall number 3, looking beautiful. And this guy was walking by, and David's like, "Dude, look at that guy. He's checking out the Skyline." He was just walking by. So he came back.
So a guy that doesn't own a car, clearly.
Well, no, he does. I don't know why he was walking. He might have been walking just to check out the car. He actually owns a BMW 335 Xi, twin turbo charged, I think. Anyway, so he's walking back by the other way, and David saw him checking out the car again. So David just no filter of not talking to people said, "You can come check it out if you want." And the guy's like, "Yeah, okay." So he comes over and just chatted us for 10 minutes just about the Skyline and GTR, and can't believe he saw one in person. And he's like, "Can I take a picture of my kid?" Yep, you take a picture for your kid.
And now he's probably going to start bringing his cars to you guys.
He did. He asked if we do oil changes on German
cackling
vehicles.
way.
So it worked.
And you're like, Zeke Heil.
Oh my gosh.
Well, he's like, he said, "You guys realize the importance of using Euro spec oil, right?" And I'm like,
Yeah.
"Dude, I used to own a 328 XI.
Yeah, you pay $14 for this much oil.
Yep. Trust me, I have
The little blue cap stuff in the back.
Yep. Trust me, I know what needs what.
I want to take the Skyline to work one day.
We need to get the plates. Apparently, Steve's getting them or has them. So
I just want to take it to work. I think I need to make sure it's a day that my car patients are coming in, because I've got a slew of car patients, and we chit chat about cars once in a while, as much as I can.
you are gonna get pulled over 4 times on the way to work.
It's fine. It's fine.
Right-hand drive is
Do you know how many?
red
Okay.
right-hand drive.
I've been working there for 6
You might as well just put a light on top that says "pull me over" immediately.
Do you know how many? Okay, I've been working there for 6 years. Do you know how many times I've seen a cop on my way to work?
You just cursed
And
yourself.
GTR said she's a girl. Cops don't worry. Cops don't worry too much.
Let's make sure I'm
until
wearing
they
something
roll
a little.
the window. Once she rolls the window down, it'll be fine. But until they're going to see the car, pull her over, and they'll be like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I thought you were Jeremy." And we're going to pull him over just, because.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine, Jeremy. All the docs will be like, "Oh my gosh." At least Ross and Seth.
Wear a little nice top, Kara. That's straight from GTR, Dad.
That's right.
You can bat your little pretty eyebrows.
Bat my eyebrows.
Eyelashes, sorry, I don't know if people are batting. Man, please step out of the vehicle. Have you been drinking today?
This is a Wendy's.
Oh, man. What you get with me?
Jeremy, we did a whole podcast 4 years ago. Words are hard.
They are
5
hard.
years ago now? It's been a minute.
That was like episode 8.
10, I want to say.
We should do another Words Are Hard episode. Words Are Hard 2.0.
I'd
just
have to
saying.
prepare for it.
You need to go through all of our podcasts. You and Dave one day, just go through all the not one day, multiple days. Go through the podcast and find all the times that you have mispronounced something.
It's a lot.
He'll never be done.
No, it would be an eternal thing.
Ad break. Chris, can you pull up a picture and search for NVIDIA 5090 Star Wars? And let's take a look and see what it is.
I saw an Instagram reel about it, and did I send it to you? Jeremy doesn't watch half the reels I send him.
I do too. Oh, Star Trek versus Star Wars. So it's
That's not what I saw, though. Look up Star Wars computer parts.
Well, all right, fine. We'll look up Star Wars.
Because there was something else that I saw that wasn't that. What was it? Oh, it's going to show all that stuff.
There's our wall lights.
Oh, that's the desk I should be using. You said there's all of this.
Yeah.
That kind of looks like that wall panel over there.
Yeah, it does.
That lightsaber one with the glass on the side there, that looks like a pinball machine to me.
Cam, I've never gotten out of a ticket. I've had a ticket brought down from like 15 miles an hour to 5 miles an hour.
Yeah, that's the one. I think it looks like a pinball machine.
Okay.
That was
Honestly,
cool.
I wouldn't
that
own any
Sand
of these.
Trooper
I
one.
like the simplicity of the lightsaber one on the left.
Scout
there.
Trooper, whatever.
That's more my speed.
Is it that one guy that does? We call Chip Doos. Is it the one guy that does like?
This is my experience with Chat GPT.
Funny.
There's Kara in the
That's me
background.
judging you guys.
That's actually really fun.
Also, what's funny, I was like, now add a woman standing angrily in the background. I was like, I can't turn to that. It's like, she's not addressed, she's just annoyed. And it's like, oh, thanks. I'll make it.
Well,
now.
that's doable. We do women angry every day.
Yeah. Jeremy does angry women every day.
Cam, I don't think that's what it was. It was just recent, that something that came out. I can't remember what it was though. I wish I could. Can't remember.
Whoops.
Like I said, I probably sent it to Jeremy, but
You think it was from 2 years ago they did this contest? Well, 5090s are the newest graphics card, though, aren't they? They're not up to 60s.
I don't know. I know nothing about building computers.
You
What?
should build one.
Apparently there's a lot I should do.
You see, Gwen
Learn how to
knows
fix
5090
cars?
is the current gen. You want to learn how to use the computer to tell you how to do stuff?
Sure.
Use the book, all data.
Probably a day that we don't have Chip with us.
We have one with every day.
I know.
Gwen says there's not enough difference between the 4090 and the 5090 in price. I have a 2080, so I think I'm due for an upgrade. And you know the laptop that I'm using at work is a 1070?
What's mine?
Your new computer? That has a 4070 in it. Yeah, you have a 4070. You go, girl.
I'm trying to
She
think.
works
I think
well.
I have
She sucks
I have
battery
a
though.
4000. No, I have a 3080. I have a 3080 in my computer downstairs.
You have a 3080.
I went from a 2070 to a 3080.
Did you ever sell the 2070 to Ryan or no?
Yeah, well, basically, I traded it for the Stream Deck.
Oh.
That's right. I think you said that. I'm so sorry. Whew. Chip woke up at the butt crack of dawn this morning.
Yeah, and then she sent him in with me. Why is he getting his own screen, Jeremy?
Jeremy, why did I send him in with you?
I'm not telling. I'm not throwing Chip under the bus.
But you're throwing me under the bus because I sent him in to you.
That's what I do. I am not throwing Chip under the bus.
Well, he's 4. He's never going to know.
Look, he could watch these episodes someday and say, I want to learn about my mom and dad. And then
He'd be
watch
like,
these
"Oh."
episodes. And then he's going to find out that we publicly
Nobody cares.
humiliated him.
It's
People
not
care.
public humiliation for
It
a
is.
4-year-old.
Yes, it is.
I don't know. I think it's perfectly normal.
Let's read what Chris is doing. Are you making a Mother's Day card?
Oh my gosh.
I'm doing something. I don't know what I'm doing. Just messing
Yes.
around with it.
Manor Mutant agrees with me. The internet is forever.
I know the internet's, I mean, yeah, but
Ty Durden has a 3060 Ti.
do I have like a TI-9 or something in mine?
You have a TI-83.
In my laptop?
Wait, why is it
That's
this?
a calculator. That's a graphic.
Oh, I was like, what?
calculator.
I don't know.
Why the top
What are you
cameras
doing?
are being weird? They're both. The
One's
top
on me.
cameras are weird.
It was just set to.
Oh,
So this would be like if I wanted to go like this, I would probably.
yeah, there we go. Oh wait, it did it again. Kara gets to be on there twice, and I'm only on there once. There it is. Oh, long finger Kara. It never.
They call her long finger.
Come to me, my precious.
You are ridiculous.
It is funny though.
Ready? I will make this double in length. Abra. Cadabra. The guys are like, if only that's how it worked. Ooh, just whipping that out. Just
How to stretch your money.
Dang, a fitty.
I know, right?
What? Give me that back. I got it from my
drop
grandma
broke.
as
Okay.
a birthday present.
I'm going to try
Be
and fix
nice.
a drop real quick. Hold on a second.
Jeremy's
here.
birthday is in 17 days.
I'm gonna be 29.
Guys don't care.
29 for the 53rd time.
Exactly.
This stormtrooper looks like he was out on a rough night on the town. Oh. So bright in here. Give me some Advil.
He's just tired of listening to us.
Let me know when I'm crossing the border.
Oh, here we go. Here comes her nose. Ah! No, too much. Back up a little bit. No, just a little bit more. A little bit more towards me.
No, towards
me.
Jeremy. And a little bit more. Stop.
Kara will never tell a lie. Nobody precious memories of that, huh? You want to see it?
Yeah, no, you do it. Come on. Come closer. Come closer. Little bit closer. Little bit closer. Little closer. Little closer. Ah!
Back up just a touch, Jeremy. There you go. It's John Oliver.
Ooh, get the pick of the nose a little closer. Oh my gosh, we're children. I'm so sorry, guys.
Oh!
Oh my gosh, look at my finger in there.
I asked her to make me make it the same one with one really long finger wagging angrily at the man. So like it could be this one or this one.
Why are you have your head around Neil?
My finger is
Like,
like
let me get in
his
front of you.
nose. My finger is like his nose.
This
That
definitely
is
looks
so
like this
funny.
is an image of real life from Jeremy and Kara. That's just a thing that
You're not wrong. That's pretty accurate. It's pretty accurate.
It's me getting yelled at all the time. That spigot makes no sense in the back.
I know. It's like
well, this one or this one.
Both
of
either one, right?
them.
The one on the left could actually fill the tub. Like the nozzle could be hidden behind the bubbles.
That's true. Yeah,
But
this
that one doesn't make any sense. Like I need to aerate my water before it gets into the tub. You know?
Oh my gosh.
that's right. Be wary of my poking thingy.
All right, we have more Star Wars to talk about here.
Jeremy looks so sad.
What?
Jeremy just looks so sad in this thing. He's like, oh
You mean-
man, I'm getting yelled at again.
You mean I can't take bubble baths with a nail? Oh my yep.
Kara's upset about the source of the bubbles.
Most people would be.
Yeah, she's not mad that he's doing it. She's mad that she wasn't invited.
It goes from a ball to a hot dog. Watch this.
Oh my god!
I just tried it. It doesn't work. I just tried it. Trust me.
Oh yeah, I suppose.
It's not enough. There's not. It looks like there's a bend in there. His nose would have to be a
it's
W for that. Makes
yeah,
sense.
exactly.
Oh my land. Okay.
All right, we have more Star Wars stuff to talk about.
Do we?
Has anybody else watched the Underworld, Tales from the Underworld?
Don't
Is this
spoil
something
it.
we're missing out on?
I'm assuming somebody here has had to have watched.
Did anybody go to the 4th of July event at Barnes & Noble?
4th of July?
May 4th event at Barnes & Noble.
What happened? Oh, Chip and I were both sick.
Oh, do you think it's worth getting Chopper as a Lego?
Probably.
I feel like
It doesn't look as good as the one that we made.
No, it doesn't, but I feel like it's important.
This is one of those.
U-Wings.
Yeah, do you remember in 2020 we did the brackets for all the?
Yeah, we did, didn't we?
the devil, he shut up here.
Steve Carbo, were you at the May 4th event at Barnes & Noble?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was hosting something there, weren't you?
I was trying to get BD1 done by then, but
Kylo Ren's helmet's cool. I don't know that Jango Fett is just a reskin
Of
Boba
Boba.
Fett. I don't think it's as cool.
I do
The Slave One is back. Untitled is not Slave One again.
yeah. I do like the Star Wars Lego set. I know, like Jeremy. I think it's cool.
That I would 3D print. That is.
Yeah. I think it looks cool. I don't know. See, that's right. He ran the May 4th. Both Chip and I were sick.
Was it popular?
We didn't go.
Was it popular?
Yeah, did you guys have a good time? Like, how'd that roll out?
I want to know about it.
I want to know. Can you show
I appreciate
me?
that he didn't call it Barnes and Nobles like everybody else on the planet.
It was super funny. What was funny about it? Tell us. Give us the
Yes.
deets. The dirty details. Like,
Oh, cool.
I follow Steve on Instagram. I get to. He's watercolor, right? Is that the right Steve I'm thinking of? Yes. No. Maybe so.
Just checking to see if there's any other. Yeah, that's all that was.
Oh no, I did not. Where was that on Insta? I got rid of Facebook on my phone. I do have Messenger still, but I got rid of Facebook because yeah, okay. Yeah, I follow him. He's got some good artwork. I like his watercolors. But no, I did not see the picture of Vader choking you. Dessa. What's this?
An airport is a weird place to have a Star Wars
This is the
celebration.
Denver International Airport.
So, like, you're trying to catch your flight, and then your kid's going to be like, oh, Mommy, look, Kylo Ren. And then I would just be annoyed.
Do you remember driving by the Denver International Airport? Because,
Yes.
like, the runway basically just lines up with the highway.
Yeah.
Is that when we drove to Anaheim?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And had the worst night of our lives in Aurora.
No, it was in Denver.
I have so
Aurora
many-
is where my aunt and uncle are from.
Aurora is nut to butt against Denver.
It is, but we were in Denver. We were not in
we
Aurora.
spent the night in Aurora. Trust me.
Trust me.
Trust me.
Yeah, or just, the highway. Sorry, I was thinking the other. Yeah, well, there is a runway right there. But yeah, it runs like parallel to the highway. And then it just eventually you're just like, whoop, I'm at the airport.
What hotel did we stay
It
at?
was like a Radisson or something like that.
It was Radisson, Aurora.
It was something.
And then
We thought it was going to be nice, and then we come to find out
I bet you my review is still there.
they comped our night.
What's the address
dude,
of that
that's
place?
so
That's
cool.
the place.
Do you see that it says permanently closed?
No, it does not say that.
It does! Oh my
Go to
gosh.
reviews. Go to reviews on that one.
Yeah, that's where we stayed, though. You don't remember that?
No, I'm saying on my reviews. But go to reviews
Oh, there
right
it is.
there, yeah.
Reviews.
3.7?
Okay, and then
Okay.
scroll down. It will probably be under 1 star, but my review has like a buttload of likes.
Well, it's because it was accurate, and probably a ton of people were staying there that night and saw it, and were like, yep, that is... I mean, you gotta go... How long... Is this by...
I don't
Recent?
know.
Does it tell you how
Not a
long?
lot of very good reviews is what I'm seeing here. That's 2 years ago, so this would have been
I think
2019.
I think I posted a review as well.
Is there?
Is there a way to... Because that says 2 years ago. Is there a way at the top to click on the 1 star?
He did, and it
There's
Oh, there's nothing. Oh, go sort.
sort. Oh, there you go. Highest rating?
Lowest rating.
No, highest rating.
Why would you do highest rating?
Or
highest rating is going to be like
Give you the 5
oh,
stars.
okay,
Yeah.
do lowest rating.
Well, and then on our way back, we stayed at some shady place.
That was even worse, but
I
for a different
swear there
reason.
were blood stains.
There was water in the tub.
Probably like this, that much water just standing in the tub. It was... I swear there were blood stains on the wall, on the carpet. It was nasty.
Yeah, it's pretty gross.
I'm surprised we didn't come home with like bed bugs or something.
I can't believe it says permanently closed. That's just way too funny.
That is amazing.
Yeah, well, we spent a long time standing like right here.
Yep.
Yep.
With all of our camera equipment in our room.
Yep.
Yeah, so they were holding us hostage basically because we couldn't even get out.
It was
And then when they brought us into the conference room, I thought they were literally going to execute us. I thought it was like, oh, something bad happened, and we just need everybody in here so we can just like methodically murder
Yeah.
all of you.
So what happened? I'm sure some of you heard this. A lot of you probably haven't. We drove
Keep scrolling a
to.
little bit more, Chris. Oh,
We drove
I'm going to keep looking. I just want people to be able to see.
got it.
Anaheim to go to Galaxy's Edge. This was like the year it opened, right? 2019. And we took 2 days together, stopped in Denver, stayed there, and we met up with my aunt and uncle, got back to our hotel, went to bed probably, 10:30?
Yep.
Around midnight, all of the alarms go off and they completely evacuate the whole entire hotel. And we're all standing outside. We stand out there until 3 in the morning? Somewhere around there?
We hit the road at 4 a.m., but we were outside from 12 to like 1:30 a.m.
They didn't tell us
Then at 1:30 a.m., they brought us into the
anything,
conference room.
where they told us, hey, guess what? We had a gas leak.
And we couldn't even go get our stuff because it was all in our room.
Yeah.
They wouldn't even like escort you up to your room.
So then we waited around for a while there, and they were finally like, well, here's what we can do. We can either set you up in a different hotel, or if you want, we can let you stay here, but just know you're not going to have hot water.
You're not going to have hot water.
I snuck in and got a shower with like the last of the hot water. It's like, before we leave, I want to just try and shower quick.
Yeah.
So we were like, nah, dog. We grabbed our stuff and we left.
Yeah. We slept for like an hour and a half.
Yeah.
After, like, let's be real.
After 16 hours of driving.
I was going to say 16, 17 hours or whatever, because, I mean, you stop for gas, you stop for bathroom breaks, snacks, whatever. It was
bad.
It was horrible. So, yeah. Then we drove, and then I think you drove the first part of it. And Jeremy just started to get tired, and I was asleep in the back. I woke up. We're off on the side of the road in the middle of the Rockies somewhere.
The freshest air I've ever breathed is when we pulled over.
It was, yeah. I had to pee on that pine tree, yeah.
That literally, I've never breathed fresher air in my life.
It was cool. It was high in the mountains. Yeah, it was
just fresh.
It was the epitome of fresh.
Yeah.
Contrary to Utah, where you're peeing at each other in that water-featured bathroom.
That's just, the Utah people are just messed up. That's all.
It was like a
I
half
can't believe
circle.
there's unlimited 1-star reviews. I've been scrolling this entire time and I haven't found your 1-star review.
Unlimited power. Is this Yelp?
No, it's
Or is this
Google,
just-
and I did it on Google.
I wonder, can you search your previous reviews?
I can. I won't do it live on the show.
Because I was going to say, they
I'll post a link to it.
Contacted.
Discord.
Oh, did I I posted on Twitter.
Mine was 100% a Google review.
I think I added them on Twitter, and they were like, "Oh, we're so sorry," and like everybody got in contact with everything, and they called
We're
us
getting
the
closer
night.
at 5 and 6 years ago here now.
Because that was 6 years ago. Can you control F,
That's
Jeremy?
7 years.
I'll try to find it after the stream. I'll post it and
It was just bad.
Oh yeah, then we're back to a year ago. So yeah, it's not sorted by like anything apparently.
well, you're already into 2 stars now.
Jeremy's like, I did not leave 2 stars, that is for sure. But the fact that they didn't tell us anything for like an hour and a half. Like, it was freezing out there.
Yep.
And like, when there's a
I remember this
fire
crazy
alarm,
interchange that we had to take to get this. Like you had to go up and around and then around.
and it's like, during a fire alarm, you don't grab anything. You just book it out of there, right? So yeah, we were out there in our pajamas, freezing cold.
I want to say it was like over here that we stopped.
Yeah.
We were not that far out of.
No, we weren't. We went uphill forever.
Well, yeah, it's a mountain.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Did we take 70?
Probably.
We had to have.
Then Jeremy slept through all of Utah. Chris and I enjoyed the
Utah
scenery.
absolutely slapped. All
Utah
this
was
looks amazing.
gorgeous.
Yeah, but I was literally like, we got to the bottom of the mountain and I was so tired. And then we went and got breakfast.
Yeah. And then we clipped the top of Arizona.
We drank copious amounts of coffee.
The time changed and then it changed back because Arizona doesn't follow DST.
Oh, that's right. Forgot about that.
Where's,
All in all, though, it was a good trip.
That was a good trip.
We
saw
remember?
Bradsworth for the first time.
That's true. We did.
He pulled up.
No, that was the second time when we had Chip. Because the first time we met him was when he had it was the second time we were down there in 2022.
2022, yeah.
Oh, wait a minute.
Because he had the playpen for Chip.
The first time we went down there, we did not meet Bradsworth. but we had Rise of the Podcast on the Kia. We took the
did.
Kia out there of all
Yep.
things. And we had a big spike in people wondering what the podcast was.
Yeah, 'cause we had the bumper sticker.
website.
Yeah, we had the website and stuff on there. Unbelievable.
I should have a QR code on the back of my car, and just everywhere we go, people can be like, scan it.
What is that dog petting a corgi for?
This is a boy.
Oh, he looks like a young Max Verstappen.
He
kinda
looks like an
does.
old you.
An old me?
Yep.
You think I look young, Chris?
No, I think that you look like
Yeah.
something.
It's
You
weird
look
to
like
me
this guy.
to celebrate at an airport. I don't know.
It does seem weird to celebrate.
No more weird than celebrating in a hotel.
Well, those are like mini convention centers. You have convention
Yeah.
centers. Hotels are like Vegas is established.
Airports, you're just trying to rush to get to your flight.
Yeah.
I
Unless
don't
you
know what
have
it
like a
is
massive
about
layover.
this guy. This guy does not instill confidence that he's actually going to stop anything.
Well, he just let those droids go through.
These aren't the droids he was looking
Exactly.
for.
Kenobi must have been there.
This guy's got a gun.
I don't.
I see a finger.
No, it's a finger gun.
TSA is
I
going to
don't even
get
see
him.
a prop gun. Did they like
They probably banned
Photoshop
it.
clone
you know.
stamped it out?
Yeah.
Well, they probably
They
banned it.
had to. Well, like, why would he stand there like this?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, if I had to
Your
guess,
shadow.
they stamped it out. That was
Because
my-
how dare we show a fictional gun?
They stamped out Vader's gun too.
Yeah.
No, just kidding.
That one's civilized. Hey, it's
That's
Deidre.
pretty good.
Is that Deidre?
I would guess.
A child meets several characters from the Empire.
That is not written by a human. That was an auto caption. I guarantee
Probs.
it.
Yeah.
A child. You know what's really funny? Kara will send me text messages now, and Siri will read a depiction of what the text message looks like.
In Gmail, you can have AI like summarize an email.
Well, it's trippy though, because I'll be listening to an audiobook or podcast and it'll text me and it'll be like, Kara sent you a picture of a child playing with a toy car.
Oh yeah, Siri will do that when I'm driving. Mm-hmm. What's this? One of the largest Star Wars fan collections in the world. Unofficial galaxies. What is it?
May 10th through September 1st.
I don't like the formatting of what they did here because it looks like May 10th to the 9th.
What is
or
this?
1st, 2025? Like that's
Yeah.
What is this?
that's what I'm trying to figure
Oh.
out. This was one of the things from this.
Hmm.
The Cozy Museum showcased one of the largest fan collection exhibitions. That's what I'm just trying
It
to.
makes me angry that Cozy is shortened for Columbus, Ohio.
Is it?
Yep. Cozy, Columbus, Ohio.
What?
Go back. Go scroll down to the Chat GPT thing. The Cozy Museum, Columbus, Ohio.
Yeah, Cozy is short for the Center of Science and Industry.
Oh, science and
Oh.
industry. Gotcha. I was like,
I thought it was I don't know. I thought it was Columbus, Ohio.
I was like, how does that even make
C
sense?
for Columbus, O for Ohio.
What about the SI then, Jeremy?
Well, because it's a science and industry museum.
Simping for the
I
Imperials.
thought it was Columbus, Ohio Science Industry Museum or whatever.
is that what you thought?
Yes, Kara Ruth. It says right there, Cozy Museum, unofficial galaxy.
Hey, Minneapolis.
Bruco. Oh, they're just doing
they
Star
already
Wars
did.
trivia.
Oh, yeah.
We need to do Star Wars trivia and slay it.
I don't know that I would do that.
I don't know if I would do that good either.
Really?
So
I guess I've been listening to more books than you guys.
Did you guys see the shopping cart UK video that's been going around the internet? The host, it's like the one where you used to go through the grocery store and whoever could throw more items in the cart wins or whatever.
Yeah.
But whoever got to do it first, they had to answer a trivia question, and the host asked one of the contestants, who is Luke Skywalker's father, and the guy answered Anakin, and he said incorrect. So he went on to the next contestant, and somebody said Darth Vader, and they said correct.
But
Just
Anakin
rage-inducing.
is Darth Vader.
Yeah.
And here's the
You
thing,
can
let's
even go
be
one
real.
further as saying is like Obi-Wan declared that Darth Vader isn't the same person as Anakin Skywalker.
But who impregnated Padme?
Anakin.
Boom.
That's what I'm
Force.
saying.
I'm just saying.
Well,
I'm just saying.
oh wait. No.
I'm joking.
Yeah, I was going to say that was Anakin's conception apparently.
Yeah. Well,
But now we know
Well,
Sheev has a granddaughter, so he could have been...
allegedly she manipulated the Force to do it, so he kind of R-worded her.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's dark humor there.
Mm-hmm.
We will
The
see
dark
you all
side of the
tomorrow,
humor.
right?
We'll see you tomorrow, Steve. I'm very excited for
What
forgot what
time
else.
is the thing kick off at
5:30.
DSSO? No.
Oh, 7.
Is that enough time to eat pizza and make it to the show? I'm thinking we should push it closer to 5, but maybe a couple people
Well,
can get there at 5.
because like the first notes start at 7, so we
That's
probably
what I
want to
thought.
get there at like 6. Get
There
like
at
seated.
6:30.
Well, yeah, finding the parking spot between 6:30 6:45, wandering in.
Is it too late to just say meet at OC at 5 instead of 5:30? Is that too big of a deal?
5 is fine with me. You're picking me up, right?
Yeah.
Drive to Cloquet, pick me up, drive back to Duluth, then drive back to Cloquet to drop me off, then drive back home. It's only like 500 extra miles.
See
Isn't
if you
Dave
can.
coming?
See if you can, Steve. Otherwise, some people could just get there and order to have some food there,
Yeah.
and then everybody else can just show up.
Yeah, let's do 5.
I just want to make sure we have enough
I will-
time to eat, and not be in a rush.
I'll
Otherwise,
see if
I'll
my
be like,
parents can
woof,
be
woof,
there
woof,
at our
woof,
house a little earlier.
woof. Okay, that's
'Cause
right.
they're coming at
watching
5.
the dues. Mm-hmm. How about 1?
We can spend 5 hours eating pizza.
I could. I'd be real full and you'd probably have to roll me in, but hey, it's fine.
You guys are hilarious. All right, we need to wrap up.
Do we? Is it really? Oh my gosh. We haven't done our Polymaker giveaway.
Oh my goodness, double next week.
Okay.
Double and give it to the next guy.
Right?
Double
Next
or
guy and
nothing.
give it to the double.
Or do you guys want to do it this week?
We'll do the general.
I mean, there's like 4 people here.
There's 12.
Double up and give it next?
Yeah, when there's more people here. Tell your friends.
Makes sense to me. The thing that's most important is that
See those hands.
Negative. Those are yours.
You just bat your pretty little eyebrows at me to get out of them, huh?
this is the most important thing that we got done this week.
How did you just do that? You got Houdini over here.
I think she twisted her arms.
Yeah.
Jeremy's being a butt nugget over here.
Butt
Yeah, well, so
nugget.
you're turning into this version of Kara. Right?
Yeah, right there. I don't touch the handcuffs on me.
If anyone's feeding you pizza in the bathtub, it's gonna be me.
Starting at 1.
Starting at 1.
I should go as that for Halloween.
Just 3D print a bathtub.
Yeah, with a Neil and
That is funny.
Stone Monkey Research said better odds for the real fans.
double
that's
filament.
funny.
That next week we'll give away 2.
Yep.
Or I'm gonna call Polymaker and make a 2 kilogram roll.
That'd be funny.
All right. Well, are we even gonna raid somebody? Maybe we just call her.
we just call it.
All right.
No raid, only take.
Whoops. I guess see me just clearing stuff out of the thing. It doesn't really matter. There's nothing important on here, but it's like, oh, better clear out the request queue. Oh my gosh. All right. Well. Or should it be 4? No, we're not double. We're not. It starts at 1 and doubles
JTR
to 2.
dad isn't coming to the pizza, so it's
I
like
think
we're
he's.
good.
Oh,
4 rolls of filament next week. If you get a 2 times on the wheel spin, sure.
Yeah. So I do want to say thank you to everybody who is watching, but of course, apologize to those who will do the audio only version of the podcast. I just realized that I didn't upload last week's show.
shameful.
Oops. I guess I have 2 things to do this weekend. Actually, hold on. Quick pause. What are you doing for Mother's Day?
Well, Kara doesn't want to do anything all day, so I'm going to be interfering, making sure Chip and Kara do not connect, except for when it's time to exchange gifts and then back again.
I would like to a couple cuddles, but if he is being a stinky butthole, you take him.
So you guys aren't like going out to dinner or anything?
Gosh,
or?
no.
Oh,
Gosh, no. I want to do absolutely nothing.
you don't need $1 million to do nothing, Kara. I mean, hey, look at my cousin. He's broke as heck. Don't do crap.
I told Jeremy, I was like, just set my hammock up in the back.
Office space.
Oh.
Just set my hammock
been
up in
a
the
hot
back
minute.
and I will be good.
Yeah, I'm just hanging the drywall at the new McDonald's up there on whatever.
Okay, here's what we should do. Jeremy, you should hang
Hey,
the
Peter,
TV
there's a
up
breast
outside.
examination on Channel 8.
Oh, no. Oh, no, I was going to say, I'll just play
Kinda looks
Stardew
like
on the
hands.
Switch. Never mind.
You're going to play Stardew on the Switch.
But I don't have, my save isn't on the Switch, so it wouldn't matter.
It can be. Oh, not your new one. Never mind. Yeah, I agree. Did you hear? Then we got to go. Stardew Valley 2.
Oh,
What?
yeah.
Concerned Ape was in an interview and he says, you know what? You can say it.
I showed this to Jeremy. He was like, I would love to make a Stardew Valley 2.
Well, saying he would love to make it and actually happening are two totally.
No, he said after as he continues on, after the Haunted Chocolatier, Stardew Valley 2 was going to be his next focus.
And so the guy was like, so for like the DLC and stuff that you add on for Stardew Valley, he's like, are you charging for it? He's like, no, I honestly don't care about the money. He's like, I'm not trying to, you know, I might eventually make a Stardew Valley 2.
You don't sell he doesn't have to worry about money. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Like,
he is financially secured.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I love that about him though, because like most people be like, no, give me more money. I need more money. It's like, what are you gonna do with it? Like,
give it to me.
Exactly. Can you pay off my student loans? Thank you.
So we're allegedly gonna go mini golfing for Mother's Day stuff. So
fun.
But anyway, if you're listening to the audio-only version of the podcast and it's out on time, we apologize if we've given you absolutely nothing of value. But you can always make that better by joining us live, usually on Saturday nights at 7 p.m. Central on twitch.tv/Rise of the Podcast. Or you can always join us at your leisure at youtube.com/Rise of the Podcast, parentheses, when I upload it, end parentheses. If you are watching on YouTube, don't forget to like the video and comment down below to keep the conversation going. It was a pretty fun episode for being on a weird day. Thanks everybody for joining us on this strange time. And of course,
may the force be with you.